I've had questions on penny shopping as well as trying to find out the different dots, the different seasonal items and things like that. So let's see. I don't even know where to start. I'm having to go live because my editing program, CapCut, apparently is banned now. So I will have to figure out how to use YouTube Studio now to edit my videos. Excuse me. I have Sjogren's, so my throat will get dry once in a while. My mouth will get dry. I'm going to try to keep this as simple and sweet as possible. Let's see. Penny shopping's been something that Dollar General has been going on for well over probably about 20 years. I've known about it for about 15 years now, and before that, my aunt had been shopping for probably 5 years at least before I even knew about it. Let's see, what is penny shopping? Penny shopping are basically seasonal items as well as core items that start with a markdown. They're not necessarily always clearance items or penny sales. So we don't want to use that term when we go in the store. We don't want to ask Dollar General employees about penny items because some employees don't even know that they have penny items or that they get marked down. Some stores, especially mine, if I frequent them enough, they know that I'm a penny shopper, so they have no problem like challenging me when I walk in the door, saying, "Oh, what you looking for today? You know, is it home? Is it, you know, whatever?" And I kind of just tell them, and they're like, "Oh," I go, "Yeah, I haven't pulled any of that stuff yet. It's right down that aisle or whatever." But that's only in stores that you shop in quite often and they know who you are, and they, especially if you clean their stores, you take care of their stores, you're respectful to the employees, they will definitely take care of you. They have no problem with you being a penny shopper because they know that you're going to take care of them, you're going to take care of their store. You don't need coupons for penny items. Once in a while, depending on the item, there may be some coupons that you may be able to use towards them, but it will only give you overage, and the store is not supposed to pay you overage. So if that's the case, let's say items such as shampoos or conditioners that may penny out, and let's say maybe Aussie brand, and there's a coupon or something for it as well. You can use that coupon, but that coupon may give you like $1 overage. You have to use that overage. So grab you something like from the dollar aisle or something that will make up for that overage. The store is not supposed to pay you the overage. Okay. Now the penny items are items that are often seasonal and core that the store is just trying to move out of their inventory to make room for the new product. Hi, Liddy. I see you. So basically, think about it like this. If you're a business owner and you have product that's just sitting on the shelves and it's not actually moving out of the store, making you money, you're going to kind of want to get rid of it and get some new product in that's more appealing to your consumers, correct? So the penny items are items that the company is discontinuing and want to remove from their inventory or for the store. Now, with this being said, this means that usually the store will get an itemized list of these items to be removed from the shelves, and they're supposed to box them up and send them back to corporate. Now, some of the items they will destroy depending on the item. Some of them may be food and some may be home decor. If for any reason the item is a food item or any type of beverage or any type of consumable item, it may be expired, and therefore they may be more inclined to trash the items rather than to send them back. Most stores are not allowed to sell expired consumable products. So if it is a food item and it's expired, they can take it from you and refuse to sell it. And that's just strictly for safety reasons, nothing against you. Other products such as the home, spring, summer, fall, and core items can be sold if they ring up a penny at the register if the consumer found them on the sales floor. Now, the sales floor includes any of the aisles in the store. Now, some stores specifically will tell you that some of the items behind the counter is not considered part of the sales floor, which it is. However, some of the stores and the employees actually pull the items, the penny items, and sometimes they'll set them in a bin behind the register, and that's not considered, items that they want to sell, because they're considered pulled. They did their job. You can ask for them, but they can refuse to sell those, especially if they're pulled and they're behind there. Hi, you're preppy. How are you? I see you too. Let's see. Some stores, let's see. Some of them, sorry, I kind of typed something out that I wanted to say before I started saying it, so I don't trip over my own words or, choke on my own spit here. Some stores are considered behind the counter is considered sales floor. Sorry, I lost track. I started on a tangent and I lost track. If the items that are penny items and they're sitting in a bin, they're sitting in a pile or in the corner behind the counter, you may not be allowed to purchase them because they did pull them. They did their job. You can ask nicely. Some of them may give them to you. It just kind of depends on the employees and your managers and how well they know you. I have a lot of managers that will. They have no problem with it. They'll even ask me, they say, why is it a penny item? And I'll just, I just kind of smile and shake my head. And I'm like, of course they are. You know me. You know what I'm in here for. And they usually give them to me, no problem. Now, some stores, if I don't frequent those stores a lot and they don't really know me, they will typically refuse, which is okay. I just kind of shrug my shoulders and just move on. It's not a big deal. It's not worth the argument, really. Unless I have like an entire basket full of stuff and they want to say, no, they can't sell them, then I will stand my ground. You stay firm, but be respectful. If there are items that are, if they are back there, just make sure that you don't try to encroach on their territory. Don't try to walk around the counter or get behind the register because it can scare employees. It's a safety concern. They don't know what you're in there for. They don't know if you're trying to, pew them or, rob them or anything like that. So it is a safety concern, employees, if some stranger just walks behind their counter or the register. So be polite, be respectful. Try not to scare the employees. Whatever you do, please don't scare the employees. Let's see. So yes, you're not allowed to go behind the register or try to grab the items. If there's something that you see behind the counter, you can always ask for assistance, but please just don't try to go behind the register. If there's an opening on the end of the counter or whatever, and you can grab stuff, like a lot of the as seen on TV stuff is kind of, a lot of the registers, some of them, the newer stores have a lot of the self-checkouts, but some of the older stores still have that long register at the front. And at the end of the counter, there's kind of an opening and they have a lot of as seen on TV stuff and stuff there. Like that stuff is okay. They have like deodorants and stuff at the end of the counter. But if it's literally behind the counter or the register, please just try not to go back there. Please try not to step on the shelves. We've had people that tries to climb on the shelves, grab stuff from the sky shelves. Those shelves are not equipped to hold 200 plus pounds of people climbing on them. That could be a safety concern for the employees as well as the customers. You could get injured or anything. So please, please, please don't climb on the shelves. Just ask for assistance. Get one of those little short step stools. You can usually find those in the like the storage section with the storage bins. Those are okay. For the safety of yourself as well as the employees, just don't go behind the counter. Please don't try to climb on the shelves. Don't put your children up on the sky shelves to crawl across the shelves and knock things down. I have witnessed that at least twice in the stores. That is scary. Me as a mother, I would never put my child up on a sky shelf to have them climb across and knock things down. Some parents You can ask for assistance with items without even having to mention the word penny, okay? Usually penny items are seasonal items and core items that begin the discount process. Typically, they usually go from 25% to 50 to 70 and then to 90. And then they're typically penny out the following week on Tuesday. Now, on occasion, we do have some weeks where we may not have any penny items or any penny lists whatsoever. And on the very rare occasion, we may have some pennies that will come out on a Thursday or a Friday. These are usually surprise penny lists that the stores don't know about. So before you head out to the stores to search for these items, there's an excellent source that we use. I started with the freebie guy a long time ago. But now he kind of gives you a list, but it's not really itemized. The person we use now is Christie's Connections. If you haven't heard of her, the website is www.christiesconnections.com. That's spelled KRISTIESCONNECTIONS.com. She's got an amazing website. She provides visuals and UPC numbers ahead of time, a few days ahead of time, so you can study her list, go in the stores, get that penny vision, know exactly what you're looking for. As soon as you walk in the store, you can say, I saw that on the list, okay, and grab that. This is a lot better for a lot of the newer shoppers to go ahead and just have those visuals ready. Once you get to her website, in the top right-hand corner at the top of the screen, you can click on the two little bars up there and drop-down menu, and there's a list for you to look at. She also breaks it down by the seasonal items as well. Her team, Casey the Dream Team, works tirelessly night and day to bring you the best penny lists and visuals and information that you need. She's amazing. Her team's amazing. We love you, Christie's Connections. Just make sure when you head out, you study that list a few days ahead of time. It makes it a lot easier when you're shopping. Now, my recommendation is having your own visuals as well. For instance, when the new seasonal items are being put out, let's say right now you have the purple dot home items that are new items that are being put out in the stores. You usually have a whole entire row or a section of these items sitting out. My recommendation is go in, take a few pictures with your phone. So in a few months, when these start getting marked down, you can scroll back through your pictures and you'll have kind of your own visuals of what to look for, because items may get moved around in the stores. People may get them, put them in the basket, and decide later on they don't want them and set them randomly on a shelf somewhere. This is how a lot of the items are found when they penny out, is they get out of their typical section and moved all over the store. So having your own visuals also helps as well. I keep a secret folder in my phone where I take pictures of the new items, and I keep them so I can refer back to them later when I'm penny shopping as well. When it comes down to breaking down the seasonal items, when you look at the price tags next to the UPC code, let's see, I've got an old one here. This is one I got a long time ago. It came as part of the back to school fall type stuff, and it's just like a little mini trash can, and I use it to hold pins and things like that in on my desk. Now this is actually an old one. This is fall 2016. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little number right here above the UPC. It says F16. That stands for fall 2016. So when the fall items started getting marked down, this typically followed them. So I was able to find it. I can't believe I still have that. So breaking those down, if you see those little numbers, because like this one, it doesn't have like a different color dot or code or clover or anything like that on it. So we just go by that number, the F16. So F is for fall, FW is fall and winter. You have S for spring, SS for spring and summer, and then BTS is usually back to school items, backpacks, certain pens, markers, pencils, things like that for back to school. The colors and shapes mean different things. Gray dot, blue dot is typically fall and winter, usually follows fall and winter items. You may find things in the home section like little water bottles or things like that may follow it. Green and purple dot is usually part of the spring and summer home collection. It's usually home decor, candles, rugs, things like that. Now there is a yellow and white dot that typically follows the accessories, like clothing and accessories. Now there is also what they consider a yellow dot, but it's actually a gold dot. It's part of the toys, and they're completely separate categories, even though they look almost the exact same color. So you got to be careful with that. We also have some clover items like the purple and green clover. They're typically with your home decor as well. We also have red clover that's part of home decor. Green clover is part of the spring collection, and that's separate from the home decor that are seasonal. Okay, they have seasonal items and they have core items. Sometimes they get confused with the home decor green clovers, especially, but they are two separate categories. I've seen some pink clover items that are also spring. Now, the items are ones that need to be watched because they may follow the markdowns and may not have a purple dot on them. So if you follow the color scheme, such as the new spring purple dot collection, you notice the colors for that are like a pastel purple, there's like a pastel green, there's a gray, things like that. So if you notice throughout the store when you're shopping, like, let's see, home storage, there's typically some storage bins that also have like the green handles, and it's the same color green as the green that they're using in the purple dot spring collection. So those bins, when the spring stuff starts getting marked down, you want to keep an eye on those. Start, scanning those when you're in the store, when the rest of the stuff is getting marked down to 50% off. You also want to keep track of those because some of those may follow that spring markdown system. So there's ways that you can find items that follow the markdowns, even if they don't have the color, shape, or dot that you're looking for. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The breaking down as far as the dots and the colors. You pretty much just kind of watch the seasonal items and know. They also have the seasonal stuff that comes out, like the holiday items, the Christmas. Christmas is going to be marked down Tuesday to 25 cents for the majority of it. I think it excludes things like some of the lights, the Christmas trees, things like that. So be on the lookout for those in your stores. Let's see. I like the back to school stuff. Hi, Savage Army. I like some of the back to school stuff. This, like I said, this was a little old, little trash can. It's kind of a pen holder that I keep on my desk. I also have a lot more pen holders on my desk. I'm a pen collector, by the way. I love pens. So these were a lot of those penny school pens that I got in the 4-packs. I found a lot of those. So I have plenty of pens. I love a lot of the felt tips, so I do keep those. And this bucket was actually one of the green clover summer barbecue that went. It was actually like a game. I think it was a Pong game or something these buckets came with. But I use it as a pen holder because it's big enough to hold all my pen collection. It's really bad. I love pens. Hi, Make It Make Sense. How are you? I think I said almost all I need to say. I don't know if you guys have any more questions. I'm trying not to talk a lot. I'm bad about that sometimes. So that's why I tried to type out kind of items I wanted to talk about that people have asked me about before I went live. I can't believe that they cut CapCut, though, my editing program. I'm kind of sad about that. I was just getting used to using that too. So now I've got to figure out how to use YouTube Studio. So this should be interesting. Y'all don't laugh at my next few videos because they might be kind of goofy. All I'm not sure how to use YouTube Studio. I haven't used it yet, but I guess I'm going to have to try. It's really sad. I hate change and I hate new things, so y'all just have to bear with me. Currently, let's see, can you make super simple and say what is currently worth a scan? Yellow dot S22 or what? Right now, the yellow dot accessories that say S24, that's usually like your little bracelets, your earrings, things like that. Let's see, green dot home stuff, that's S24. Purple dot home stuff is S24. The Christmas stuff is being marked down. Christmas stuff should go to 25% or 25 cents, not percent, on Tuesday. But it does exclude lights and some of the trees. Some of their storage bins, I think, that are S24 that are just starting to be marked down to like 25% now, not 25 cents on those. Let's see, I found green clover S22s in the stores. The green clover S23s are full price that are home stuff like your vases and things like that. Let's see, swim and summer stuff. I'm still finding pink square swim and summer stuff, S24s and S23s in the store that are still a penny. Some of the lawn and garden, since the stores are putting the lawn and garden out, those have reset. So like your grass seeds and your little pots and planters and things like that, those have reset. Yes, there are green dot. There's a lot of green dot S22s out there. So that can be confusing. That's why you have to look for the dates, the little squares with the dates on them, because there are a lot of green dot S22s in the stores and they are full price. Green dot S23 and S24 are both still a penny that have not reset. So keep looking for those. I have not got Christmas from a remodel yet. The other Jen that was in one of my videos, me and her traveled. Say there was 4 remodels that were supposed to open on a Thursday. 2 of them decided they were going to stay closed until Friday. And then 2 of them were open, but the Christmas was cleared out before they even opened the doors. So I don't know if the stores know to pull it ahead of time, especially at the remodels. I know one of the stores close to me says that corporate told her to start pulling the Christmas stuff, and her store's due to remodel pretty soon. So I don't know if corporate is passing that along, if corporate knows that this Christmas stuff is pennying out early at the remodel stores, but she said that she was told to pull it before it even went to 25 cents. So you just kind of have to watch your stores. Yeah, some of the stores went before the remodels. They usually, I think they go when the frozen food gets marked down to half. I think that's when their Christmas stuff gets marked down to a penny. No, a lot of times if the UPC number is gone, a lot of the stores won't sell it to you. On items such as clothing, like in one of my videos, I'm not sure if it's already released yet or not, but one of my videos I was shopping and I found one of the shirts, the Mossy Oak shirts that has the American flag colors on it. And it didn't have a sticker on it, but I show you in the video where to find the UPC in there. And it's usually along one of the seams of the shirt. On the inside, you can go on the seams and you can find a little sticker and it's got the number typed out on it. Some stores will allow you to go ahead and they will just type it in for you. Some stores will not. Also, some stores, like I found some of mine that know me really well, I went in and found like items that they know if I'm a penny shopper and I'll have a basket full of stuff. I'll have 2 or 3 items that won't have a sticker on it, but they know I'm not going to try to scam them or anything like that. I'm not going to bring up items that are not a penny or that follow that. So usually they'll just, they're like, just ring up something else because they know that I'm not going to try to get something over on them or cheat them in any way. They know I'm an honest person. Is there any other questions? Oh, and I'd like to thank everybody too, because apparently last night we reached over 500 subscribers. So thank you for that, guys. I actually was so afraid to even start my channel. A few years ago, the country couponer was trying to talk me into it. And then a friend of mine who moved away was like, you know, you're very informative. You need to help, because I was always taking new shoppers under my wing in stores when I noticed that they were new and they wanted to learn. I was always trying to help them out. And she was like, you know, you're really helpful and you should really try to make a channel. And I was just so nervous. So I almost didn't want to do it. But then she finally convinced me. So I said, why not? But I didn't think it would blow up with, you know, almost 30,000 views and 500 plus subscribers and continue to go. So thank you guys so much for your support, because I didn't think it would even blow up this big. I just thought it'd be like a video every now and then. So thank you. Is there any other questions you can think of? Thank you. All right. If not, I'm going to say thank you guys for watching. You could probably watch this video and stuff later on too. If anybody has missed this video, please go back to the beginning. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can keep this channel going. Every day I wake up and it's positive. Last night I went to bed with 500. I woke up this morning with over 550. So I'm like, yay. Okay, I'm going to keep it going. My husband's like, wow, you know, and the hubby is out there. He's drinking his coffee and doing his thing now. So otherwise he'd come here and say hi. Apparently everybody likes my husband commentary. So, all right, guys, thank you so much again. And thank you for your support. I love every one of you. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.